What's going on, guys? My name is Matt Omega and welcome back to Let's Play Jak 2. In the last episode, we took one final visit out to the drill platform to take out a control tower out there and finally partook in the Class 1 Championship race. Now, we have the means to walk right through the Baron's front door. But before we did so, as you might be able to guess, more side missions are available now that the Class 1 mission... Class 1 race has now been beaten. 2 side missions have opened up for us. One pretty much right on the edge of the slums there, and one down in the port. So, we'll be kicking things off by doing this first side mission up here, but before I do that, I'm going to take this time to quickly reiterate everything about a little certain something that I've been trying to talk about the entire Let's Play so far, but now this is probably the most appropriate time to do so. So, as I mentioned, this monitor over here. By using this monitor, you're able to switch around the stadium to replay any of the mini games that are currently available to you. So, any of the races you've already done or the jetboard course. Thing is, when it does so, it pretty much puts down a permanent objective marker whenever you're in the stadium zone here, leading you into the stadium itself to do that mini game. And even if you complete that mini game again, it doesn't go away. Only if you manage to complete a story mission involved in there, which we have just completed the Class 1 race, so it has done now, so nothing of the sort is there. This factor is a pretty crucial point in a very game-breaking glitch, which will end up using that knowledge to soft-lock the game. There is another prerequisite for this, true, but just to be safe, from here on out, it is best that you don't touch that monitor anymore, just to be safe. Again, there is technically another prerequisite, but yeah, I'm paranoid. But I'll get more into that as we... God damn it. Can I go one episode without crashing into something? Really? Alright, find me another zoomer. I like this one. Jesus. Anyway. This mission is an orb hunt, so get ready for it.
Find this place before time runs out.
Doesn't leave a great deal to go on, but I do know exactly where it is. So you'll remember at the very end of last episode, I was hiding out in a little tunnel under the canal leading up to the stadium. Right down there. Next to this tunnel is this little roundabout area here, and that is where our golden egg is. Now, next on the agenda, a new side mission that has been opened up down in the port. So, I'll see you guys down there. And here we are. Our next mission. And this one is another special one.
Up for a little race, Jak? Our top driver wants to face you on ring course 2. This baby's a little more difficult. Let's see if you can rise to the challenge.
So, we have another city race where we'll be manning these zoomers here, which now for some reason immediately have the properties of racing zoomers, and racing through a track marked by accelerator rings. This track here is 3 laps around the port. Fairly simple. The goal time we're looking for here is 2 minutes 12 seconds, and I've already lost. Well, down I go. Yeah, hitting the water any time will also grant you a mission fail, much like skipping a accelerator ring will, so watch out for that. So you're going to want to stay on the bridges and footpaths while you're going around. But once again, 3 laps all around the port, fairly simple. I think the tough part will probably be taking your turns well and keeping yourself from actually falling off like I did. So, let's see if we can't get this on, well, I guess this isn't the first try anymore, is it? Because I already flubbed up the first one. First full attempt? We can call that a first try, guys, can't we? Well, at least see how we go. Okay. Goddamn. Oh! Okay, minor setback, but I think I still might be able to salvage this. 2 minutes 12 seconds is not all that difficult to beat. Again, one of the tough parts is just staying on the track. If you manage to find yourself going out of control, trying to recover can be the tough part. That still wasn't a full attempt. As far as I'm concerned, until I make a full attempt of 3 laps, it is not count as first try.
Boy, that was close.
Congratulations, you achieved the gold record.
Like that? Fairly simple. No real tricks or traps with that one, no real shortcuts to take. And with the only real challenge being just staying on the track and the track itself not being too complicated, just a big old loop. That race in particular test is more so your control over Azuma more than memorization of a course and, you know, being able to take certain shortcuts or do certain tricks. Anyway, next up we're going to be going straight to the palace. A good thing to note from here on is that if you find yourself low on weapon ammo, like I definitely am, a good thing to do is always to come into the gun course here to do a bit of restocking. So, I'm gonna do a bit of that, and I'll meet you guys over in front of the palace. And here we are, the front door of the palace.
You need purple clearance for this gate. Access granted.
No sneaking in or anything this time, just walking straight through the front door. The Baron doesn't know what's coming to him. I mean, he can expect us to be here, but, you know, yeah, we gotta teach him a lesson. But, I'm not gonna be going around the same route as before. This time, straight into the big guy's throne room. Alright, Baron.
I shouldn't have trusted you.
Back where we started, huh?
Don't play with me. All along you've been trying to undermine our war with the Metalheads. Whose side are you on?
Listen, Ashlyn, your father's planning something terrible. And if
My father can destroy the Metalhead armies once and for all.
he cracks open the precursor stone, the explosion will kill all of us. Don't you get it?
That's right. Not so hard, huh? Even I can figure this one out.
Don't you move. Vin, come in.
What? What? I've got my hands full here, you know?
You know all about the precursor stone myth, right?
Sure. I did my economic energy doctorate on Precurian theoretical physics. Why?
What would happen if the precursor stone were to be, say, violently cracked open?
Great. As if I didn't have enough to keep me awake at night, you give me one more thing to dread. Thank you very much. If someone actually had the stone, according to my calculations, a runaway ego surge in Kraken's open would theoretically destroy everything.
Everything?
All things. Every single thing. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go throw up. Bye-bye.
Trust me, Ashlyn. We have to stop him.
I'll try to find out more. But right now, my father is meeting crew at a secret weapons factory near the dig. Here, that's my top-level security pass. It'll get you into the factory, but it won't get you back out. We never had this conversation.
Well, Sorry for stealing away more sleep from you, Vin. God knows you have enough to be scared of. But, we're not gonna be going back out the same way we came in for some reason. No, it's time for us to do some platforming. Well, get ready. Now, Peacemaker, I want you to work with me here. Good boy. Something that I have most certainly learned in all my failure in using the Peacemaker up to this point. The important thing to note is that this Peacemaker is not like Sig's. This one has an effective range. At least for its shots. And that effective range is not all that great. But get good enough aim and be within a not too close but good enough distance, you'll be able to take out hordes of enemies no problem. Again, where the Peacemaker shines is crowd control. Ah, this place is spinning. I forgot this place span. Anyways, you can see the cracks on the window, so I was just begging to be broken. And that right there leaves us a rail to grind on. So do be careful. I nearly overjumped that. And luckily for us, we've also got Darkjack at the ready if we need it. Hoping we won't. You weren't active before. Oh well. Anyway, heading back toward the elevator, but the door ain't gonna open up for us. So, once again, an alternative route is necessary. Well, thanks for leaving all this green eco around, Baron. I appreciate it. It's like you wanted me to come raid the palace. I find that the game just really is taking its time to just test how well you can grind. Which is going to do again, just up ahead. Now, the auto lock on will tell you that that thing can be shot down, so just having your gun out will tell you, hey, you're pointing up. Maybe I can shoot something. And that brings down this ring for us to grind on. And do be careful with this, because sometimes this can be a little bit finicky. Just make sure make sure you've got enough speed for one, so you can actually, you know, I'm how far back? Okay. Don't know what that was all about. But, yes. This ring here can be a little finicky to grind on. For one, you definitely want to have a bit of speed going into it to actually stay on the friggin' rail. For two, make sure you're always holding to the side to make sure you don't just fall off, because sometimes that can happen. That happened to me plenty of times. You can only make the same mistakes so many times before you learn your lesson. I'm sorry, who's shooting who? Alright, so now that I'm actually making effective use of the Peacemaker like I should, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, that looks like a way out over there. So, oh, right, that's done. So, now all that's left for us to do is to go and head to this weapons factory that Action was talking about. And the Baron's meeting Crew there. Well then again, Crew kind of has his hand in pretty much everything going on in the city, so of course he could be involved with the Baron as well.
You are right, Jack. What my father's doing is wrong. I need to help fix this. If you get to the weapons factory, maybe we can stop it. I'll meet you there.
Right. Now you'll see the icon on the minimap is actually pointing us toward the transport that took us out to the dig. Well, pretty self-explanatory. She did say it was near the dig. And we are going to be going into a very combat-heavy area, and this place actually can be pretty difficult. So, again, if you're short on ammo, do make sure to stop by the gun range so that you can restock, because you're going to need all the ammo you can get coming up ahead. and welcome back to the dig. So, as I kinda inadvertently showed off when we first came here, there is an area up here that we weren't able to access at the time. This is the Baron's Weapons Factory, and we finally have that special black clearance.
You need special black clearance for this door. Access granted.
So, let's see what it is we're dealing with. Now, the weapons factory here also has more precursorals for us. 5 of them to be precise. The first one is right next to this very first elevator. Alright, let's have a look, see what exactly we're getting ourselves into. And of course, there are guards stationed everywhere. I've already been hit twice. Awesome. That's just great. Peacemaker can definitely come in handy around here with just the sheer amount of guards that are around. But also try not to be too gun happy, or else you'll end up in a situation like me in which I only have 1 hit left. God damn it. There's no music playing here. Oh shit. And one thing about this area that's particularly difficult is that, So remember when I was having a problem with that mission where we were getting the, that piece of Marseille from the water slums? And I was saying I was having a difficult time because the guards just were picking all the wrong times to be suddenly very accurate. A lot of the guards here are fairly accurate. The guards here in particular seem, in my experience, seem to be a much better shot than usual. So bring your A game. And break as many crates as possible to make sure you get all the health you can get. God damn. Right. Yeah, don't want to do that again. Oh, hello. If I can get these guys from over here. Now that I've learnt my lesson with Peacemaker's actual capabilities, I know that that's outside his effective range for a good lock-on. Right. But the guards are not the only thing that we need to worry about while we're in here. We also got these things. These weird rolling robots. 3 shots from any gun will make them stand up. 1 extra shot after that will take them out. Now, there are 2 ways to go about this. You could use the scattergun to try and take them all out at once, or you can use the Vulcan barrel to just lay all the hits into them as fast as possible and just get rid of them that way. Either way is good. Just, again, make sure you don't get hit too much. You only can take so many. Next precursor orb is behind these barrels here. And we've obviously got some guards up there. Seriously, there's no music playing. This place is a weapons factory. Hey, Sakia, you think what I'm thinking? Yeah, let's do it. Ah, beautiful. Thank you. Now. Really? Cheap shot, asshole. Alright, so these conveyors here are moving fast enough that very much hinder our movement. So here is where we want to use the jet board. So we can... God damn, I timed that badly, didn't I? You can go over them with ease. 3rd orb is right up here. Down this way. Now, these orbs. These platforms have targets on them. And I didn't really mention the target I shot earlier to change the direction of a particular conveyor we went up. Don't worry, we'll be seeing more of them, so plenty of time. Shoot that one down. Come down to the ends here and long jump. Alright, so I just need to be careful with my shots. Or they can just shoot me down there. Luckily for me, I am only right here. But that's pretty much the only checkpoint we're getting in this area, so be very careful from here on out. And the difficulty is going to keep ramping up, so be very, very careful. God damn it. I also need to make sure that I'm not letting loose a Peacemaker shot while I'm just standing behind something. Because the shots are large, they will run into anything that's in front of you. Anyway, 4th precursor orb behind here. There's one more for us to go. Yes, these targets here. So you can shoot them, or spin kick them, or what have you. And they will change the direction of the conveyors. Shoot it, Jack. Yeah. Shoot it, damn it. Jack. Shoot them. Thank you. This one's moving particularly fast as well, so best to just pop these platforms down. Nice, easy route over. I guess these targets are a little outside the effective range of the auto lock on as well, so you wanna... You know what? There we go. And of course, more of these things. But for this particular lot, one strategy you can do is just hang out on that platform, just shoot them as they come near. Ah, shit, I forgot there's guys above us. Alright. Where are they anyway? It's not a good spot to see them, alright. Oh, okay, yep, I can see where they are. I know I'm being cheap, but fuck it, so the guy's standing up on the top of that. Alright, I'll actually get up and... It's like... Oh yeah, you can hit these things as well. Spin kicking can be a very good alternative to getting too close, because these things can move very haphazardly and can be pretty hard to predict. One more round. Okay, a few more. Shit. I'm getting hit way too much for my liking. Alright. Target there. Jack did the... Change the direction of this conveyor here. Alright. Get into position quickly and start mowing these guys down before they cause any more trouble for you. If you're particularly having trouble, getting over to that platform there may be a good place to let out a Dark Blast if you're really having trouble. There's also another area up ahead in which Dark Jack could be useful, so do as you will there. I think I might keep it for that. Alright, at least I got most of my health back, but we're not done dealing with guards just yet. There's more of them over there. If you can get up close, the Peacemaker is going to be very useful for taking out the crowds, but along these paths here, with these distances, best to use the blaster. Alright, that takes care of them. Sweet. So, it's all 5 precursor orbs in here. As you might have saw, I got the 5th one just before we started crossing these. And do so now because I'm not sure if we can come back to the weapons factory. I'll confirm that later, but once you go past here, you can't backtrack easily, so if you haven't got all 5, then yeah. Anyway, got a nice big open room down here with multiple of those things that spawn the rolling robots. This is another instance in which you can bust out Dark Jack if you really want to. So you could either go up close and open up all 3 of them and then just let Dark Jack out, or you can go up to 1 at a time and just let them all out that way. I'm thinking I want to have some fun. That didn't work. Shit, that didn't work. Okay, well, I'm spot, aren't I? Okay, so I'm gonna rectify what I've been saying. Dark Jack is not good for this room here, so don't do that. I could just do this. Actually, yeah, just do this. Gets it all over and done with pretty quick. I can't turn the camera that way, but, you know, lock-on's still a thing. Are there any more of them? Yep. This, I think, should be the last one. Sweet. Alright, we're nearly at the end. And like I said before, that one point is the only checkpoint you're getting, so if you die here, that's the way you're going back. Anyway. A bit of a dynamic camera angle on the elevator here. We haven't really gotten this before. Something's coming up. Alright. Let's get ready for it.
I knew you were special when I first met you, Jack. And I commend you for making it this far. We've come a long way, eh?
Yeah, I'm getting real teary-eyed.
I love weapons. I love how they look, how they feel, even how they smell.
I think you need serious help.
My favorite was the impossibly powerful weapon Ma built to blast open the metal head nest. Poor fool died before he could use it. Ah, well. But I have a new favorite, the piercer bomb I've just completed. My masterpiece is powerful enough to crack open the precursor stone and release the untold energy inside. As soon as the Baron shows up with the stone, we'll hide it in the last shipment of Eco and deliver it to the Metalhead nest. A surprise dessert, eh? Just take this gun upgrade and forget what you saw here.
Not this time, crew. I'm through being your hired gun.
Then it's war, isn't it?
Well, here's our resignation. Our overall weapon damage has been increased by the last gun upgrade that Crew has given us. And what a poor time for him to give us that. So, if you don't like Crew at all, well, here you go. We're about to kill him. So, this fight is kind of split into two kind of phases for each like little section of his health bar. First phase is all these goo clones of him, which are easily taking out the scattergun, and then Crew comes up and tries to take you out himself. Easily taken care of with the blaster. Now, all of the goo clones of Crew here only do 1 point of damage, so you can take 16 hits here. Was it 16? No, it's 8. Why do I keep thinking it's 16? You can take 8 hits here instead of the usual 4, but with the amount that you could possibly get swarmed, that may be all they need sometimes. Well, at least we know why exactly the Baron wants to crack open the Precursor Stone now. He's going to use it to try and kill off all the metalheads. And apparently Ma himself built a weapon to crack open the metalhead nest as well, but died before he can use it. Which just goes to show that apparently the metalheads were a problem even in Ma's time, and that was how long ago? Alright, where are you? Just keep moving around. His shots are easy to avoid enough. Really, Crew himself is the easiest part of this fight. It's the clones which may give you a spot of trouble. And you're going to be going through a lot of scattergun ammo here, so do be sure to head back to the crates here and restock. Shit. Yeah. Alright, I only got one more phase of this. We're getting close to the end. Hell of a way to say I quit, eh, guys? Alright. Of course, this being the last phase, is the one with the most clones here. Alright. Only 1 hit point each, it's fine. Where is he? Interesting to note that that thing on the top of his chair actually doubles as a blaster.
And the challenger is down for the count.
Is it too late to give my notice?
Yeah, we quit.
The city is already dead. I've sold you all out.
Jack, I think maybe we should be anywhere else just about now.
Ashley?
We're out of here. You guys find my father. I'll take the heart of Marta Kira for you. I'm sorry it's come to this.
Well, suppose that's one more thorn on our side that's to be taken care of. It was nice working for your crew, but at the same time, it also kind of wasn't. But I think with that explosive finale there, I think this is as good a time as any to end things off. Now that we've, 1, stormed the palace, and B, killed crew. He had it coming. But in any case, next time on Let's Play Jak 2, apparently there's something at the hip hop for us as we just try and piece together what exactly we're going to do about this whole situation. But in any case, thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, guys, my name is Matt Omega, and I'll see you guys later.